Hey guys, happy weigh-in Tuesday. I am trying not to ramble in this video this week. I am so sorry. I keep trying to record this. Anyway, welcome or welcome back. My name is Maria. I had VSG bariatric surgery on 1/23/24 at Northern Dutchess Hospital in Rhinebeck, New York with Dr. Brian Benetti. Let's get to the numbers. Where are you, numbers? There you are. Okay. I keep rambling, so I'm going to try to not do that. Highest weight, 307.4. Starting weight, 297. Today's weight, 244.9. We've lost 1.8 pounds this week for a total of 52.1 pounds. Our BMI went from 49.4 and we are down to 40.7, so we're almost down 9 whole BMI points. We are still class 3 obesity, but that's okay. That will change at some point. I don't know when, but it's going to change at some point if we continue losing weight. So my doctor's office called a little while ago about my blood work results. They didn't mention anything about the vitamin D, so I brought it up, which is one of the reasons why I'm glad I have the patient portal so I can review my lab work to see if there's anything that's concerning to me, because I'm on a vitamin D supplement, so the fact that my vitamin D is twice the high end for the normal range, that's like, oh, maybe we need to adjust my dosage. And right now I'm on 10,000 IUs a day. I stopped yesterday. This was Monday. I checked my lab work last week. I had already portioned out all my pills for the week, so I wasn't going to undo that. So we stopped yesterday. I didn't add the vitamin D to my little pill container for the night. And that's just me being lazy. That's fine. And not lazy. I just wasn't prioritizing it. If the doctor was like, stop taking it, I would have done it, but whatever. Anyway, they're going to get back to me. But I'm on 10,000 IUs a day because my initial blood work was in January in upstate New York, where it's cloudy and not very sunny, and your girl is pale, so we'll see. I'm pretty sure the dosage is going to change, if not just removed completely, so we'll see how it goes. But again, if you don't have the patient portal for your provider, I highly recommend getting it and just double checking your results yourself, because yes, I trust my medical team. I trust my surgeon's office, everyone there. I trust my primary care office, or my primary care doctor, I should say, because she's great. I love her. And that's one of the reasons why I chose Dr. Benetti, was that my primary care doctor recommended him, but they are also in the same super medical conglomerate, so my PCP has access to the lab work that Dr. Benetti does. So that brings me comfort, knowing that if I need, there's a second set of eyes. So, and that also works because sometimes I've heard stories of surgeons not doing stuff because it's not your bariatric surgeon not doing certain things because it's not related to the bariatric surgery. So then they push you off to your PCP, and then there's no communication between the two. But here, there's instant communication because it's all within the same company system. So not that I've had anything like that. That type of scenario hasn't even come up, so I don't know how Dr. Benetti would respond to it. But in this case, he's the one that put me on the vitamin D, so that's why I brought it up to him. So I'm still struggling getting my protein in every day, and a lot of that, a lot of it just comes down to breakfast. My Greek yogurt has been my go-to breakfast for the past 3 months, and that is, depending on which one I pick up, it's 15 to 20 grams of protein. I usually pick up the 20 grams just to get that extra protein in there, and it's just not, it's not hitting. I'm I don't want it. And okay, cool, I get it, you've had it every morning for 3 months. Sometimes you've had it other times in the day, so you've had it more than once a day in the last 3 months. So, okay, cool. This was expected. So I'm trying different things to try and like different breakfast options. I tried to make my own McGriddles, and that was a fail. Long story short, I have Premier Protein Powder, the chocolate and the vanilla. I also have Isopure unflavored protein powder, and I don't like it with, it's a foaming one. So like when you mix it, like in your drinks and stuff, it kind of foams. When you mix it in food, it foams and it changes the texture, so it's weird. So I'm only using it for drinks when I use it. I haven't really used it lately. Anyway, so I've tried a few different protein pancake recipes that just use regular pancake mix and protein powder, and it's just, I can't, it's the protein powder being in there just makes it gross. My stomach doesn't like it at all. So McGriddle out. I've tried putting protein powder in like oatmeal, and no, out. So I'm trying a bunch of different things to try and find a new fixated breakfast option, if you will. I'm gonna try to make breakfast empanadas with pie crust, just regular pie crust, not anything special or dietary. So we're gonna try that, see how that goes. And yeah, so it's just, I just need something that's pretty much like grab and go. So we'll see, because I don't like reheated scrambled eggs, and I only like scrambled eggs, which is also technically an omelet as far as the egg part goes. Anyway, so like if I make, like, people are always like, oh, try egg bites and stuff, but when I reheat it in the microwave, it's gross. I don't like it. So we're trying. Your girl is trying. So whenever I find a solution, I will let you know. So because I'm really trying to get the 60 grams of protein I need from food. Also, I don't like the pre-made protein shakes. They're all gross. At least all the Premier ones. I've given up on trying anything else because I'm just like, ugh, over it. Yeah, so I'm gonna see what my grocery store option has for Kind bars, because those don't have sugar alcohol, which if you're new here, it's not that my program or anything says no sugar alcohols. My stomach says no sugar alcohols. It does not like it post-op. So yeah, I will be a rule breaker when I have to, hence my caffeine before 3 months post-op. But this is one of those things like, Maria, if you don't listen, you're gonna hate yourself. So we listen. But if I'm out and about running errands and I don't have food on me and I need it, and I didn't, plan ahead of time, like, shame. I've been able to find Kind bars that have some protein in it, like 7 or 12 grams. It's not like 20, but it's better than nothing. And sometimes you just, I don't want a cheese stick, so we'll see how that goes. I'll keep y'all posted. For my coffee drinkers out there, I'm currently like loving this current coffee I have. It's delicious. It's chocolate truffle. Adams is a small grocery chain in my area. There's like 3 or 4 in the Hudson Valley, but oh my god, this stuff is delicious. And my phone's yelling at me. The battery is low because I haven't charged it yet. Anyway, what else? We did lab work. Talked about our protein struggle. I had a baby shower this weekend for my cousin-in-law, whatever. Anyway, so I was a little worried about food because my family doesn't know about my surgery, and it's the Italian side of my family, so there's gonna be like lots of pasta at any function. So this was like catered at like a country golf club clubhouse place. I don't know. Anyway. But I lucked out because the baby shower started at 11. So it was a brunch. So when it was time to eat, and I planned my eating window around when to roughly expect eating. So I was figuring like 11:30, 12, so I made sure to eat around 9. Because I was like, okay, if I can't get a lot of protein, it is what it is. So that's life. But I lucked out. It was brunch, so I was able to get cantaloupe, bacon, scrambled eggs. So yes, I mean, there obviously were like pasta dishes. There was also French toast. None of those I had, but that's okay because that's like protein and fiber. But my aunts from Massachusetts were there, and I wasn't expecting them, but I was very happy because the one aunt, her and her wife, they're my favorite. They are absolutely my favorite. And so at the end of the party, like the majority of people had left. You know, like I came home with extra leftover cake and a centerpiece because I was there so long, you know. So me and her, we were able to talk like one-on-one or, you know, kind of privately and stuff. So we caught up on books and movies and TV shows and life. You know, she told me what was going on with her kid. I told her about my surgery, and I told her like, hey, like I don't want my dad and my sister to know, and she completely understood why, because she knows. And I, you know, I told her like, hey, you can tell anyone safe. You know, like that you have my permission, because I didn't want her to like feel like she had to keep it to herself or anything. Or between her and her wife, it's fine anyway. But it was really nice to let someone in my family know, like, hey, this is what's going on with me, you know? So, yeah. So, I keep saying so, guys, I'm sorry. What else? Is there anything else? Oh, yes. Really quick. I think I'm just going to try to aim to keep these under 15 minutes, guys. I really want to keep it under 10, but that does not seem to be doable the majority of the time. So, anyway. So, because of my protein and water issues lately, we've stopped the 75 soft challenge because we need to focus on there's no hierarchy. We need to focus on those two things and not the rest of it. Plain and simple. At the end of the day, those are what matter right now. Which hopefully when the farther along in my healing journey I get and the larger my pouch becomes as the inflammation decreases, getting the protein won't be as difficult because I'll be able to eat more in one sitting. So then I can get to my 60 grams of protein easier. So hopefully this time next year it won't be the struggle it is. So, I haven't been focused on working out or anything right now. Again, my husband's working nights, so that puts a lot of everything else on my plate. Like a lot of the day-to-day stuff at night, like dinner, dishes, tidying, yada, like all that kind of stuff. Anyway, so yesterday I was on the couch. My husband was home from work. It's probably like 10:30, and I'm just like scrolling on my phone. And I come across an article about how often you should walk your dog. I'm like, oh, okay, let me read this because I really don't know. I've never had a dog that needs to get walked. We've always had country dogs, you know, like really large property. Some of them have stayed on the property. Some of them need like a lead, but that's been our life up until now. Like we have a yard, but also like it's not the same because we have all these neighbors, so it's different. And anyway, and I also I know I need to be walking and getting exercise, so why not schlep the tubby potato along with me, you know? And I read the article, and then I was like, no way. My husband looks at me like, what? And I'm like, this article says that I need to be walking Gordo for an hour a day. And Gordo looks at me immediately. He's on the floor. He looks up and he's like, "The fuck you are?" Like, that was the look he gave me. I'm like, that's 3 times more than what we've been doing. And the fuck you are. That was the look. He was like, nope. Nope. So, so now I know we need to work up to that. The article said, spread it out. Like, you need to be walking your dog, 3 times a day for 15 to 30 minutes, blah, 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 blah. But for overall, at least an hour. Which makes sense. A lot of people, those walks are when their dogs go to the bathroom. I can let my dog out on the lead right outside the back door for him to go to the bathroom, so that's not so much an issue. But, okay, cool. So now we have a goal to work towards in that regards, as far as, like, the dog walk, Maria walk perspective. So, and I looked at him, and I was like, hey, maybe that's why you're fat. And he looks at me, and I'm like, if you know, like, if you are one of those people who, like, talks with or talks for your animals, like, at home, like, you get it. Like, he just looked back at me like, yeah, you're fat too. And I said, I know I'm fat, and I know I need to walk. I'm not the one saying I refuse to walk. So, anyway, for my crazy pet parents out there, so my cute little potato will have a very rude awakening when we are able to get this back into our routine. So, yeah. Which is just all the more reason why I need to not sleep in, and I need to wake up and give myself like an hour before I start my work day, to do things like eat breakfast and walk the dog officially instead of just letting him out. Like, I need to do those things. So, anyway. If you've made it this far, leave me a cup emoji for our delicious coffee that we are drinking right now. Let me know how your journeys are going. If you have a channel, a YouTube channel or an Instagram, let me know. Even a TikTok, let me know and I'll follow you. I'm not on TikTok as much, but I am on there. So I don't post anything, but I do, like, I have a weight loss account and I follow people and comment and stuff. I just don't post my own videos. YouTube's my platform for that, honestly. And then, like, whatever little things on Instagram. So, and I mean, there's reasons for that, but anyway, I digress. So, let me know how y'all are doing. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.